What is up, all you metal heads and metal fans? That freaking metal guy here, and I want to do this little series where I talk about how I got into a certain band. And today is how I got into Five Finger Death Punch, one of my favorite newer bands. It actually started off. Back when I downloaded music now I use Spotify. But before I used Spotify, back when I downloaded music. I saw this band. It was Five Finger Death Punch. I think it was Way of the Fist or War is the Answer. One of those two. And I went, wow, Five Finger Death Punch. It's a pretty badass name. I'm gonna go ahead and download it. I listened to it and I didn't like it. Back then I was still more of like a traditional metalhead. I liked Dio, Judas Priest, Kiss. If you consider Kiss, some of those songs are heavy metal, but most of the stuff is hard rock. Metallica was probably as dirty as vocals as I got. Motley Crue, mostly 80s, and nothing really too intense. You know, just straight singing. So when I listened to Five Finger Death Punch for the first time, I didn't like it. I really did not enjoy it. So I deleted it. I got rid of it. I said, I'm not going to listen to this band. So then, a couple weeks later, I see him on the list again. So I downloaded it again, and I started listening to it. I listened to the album, like, well, I can see how it comes from. So I kept finding myself listening to it more and more and more and more. Eventually, I knew the whole album, word for word. And then I got into Way of the Fist, War is the Answer. And I love both of those albums. I actually listened to them so much the first times I got them. I actually got burnt out on it in like a week because I listened to them so much. I had to take a break and say, whoa, I need to stop listening to all this band. But Five Finger Death Punch opened me up to so much more because of their vocals. It opened me up to Trivium. It opened me up to Lamb of God. It opened me up to a whole bunch of things. It's crazy how that worked out. And so I listened to it, and I really, really enjoyed it. It was really good. It was a nice change of pace for me because I didn't really listen to that much of aggressive music. And like I said, it opened me up to so much more. Like I said, it opened me up to Trivium, Lamb of God, a whole bunch of more things. And I can thank Five Finger Death Punch for that. I actually waited 4 hours in line when they were playing at Rockfest to get their autograph. It was tough. Just to stand there, do nothing, and just wait for 4 hours just to see Five Finger Death Punch. And I love all their albums. I like War is the Answer, Way of the Fist, American Capitalist, Volume 1 and Volume 2. I don't like Volume 1 so much. Volume 2, in my opinion, is way better than Volume 1, but there are some good songs on Volume 1. So, do you like Five Finger Death Punch? If you do, how did you get into them? Alright guys, that's all for me today. I'll see you later. Keep rocking.